certain families of seeds, nature likes to give light. That's why the light goes through the clear plastic like that. Boom, everything gets green and leafy. But
How long?
It takes a week. 1 week.
In your
to
house.
sell it. Trademark model.
7 days.
And now, these things don't get green. These things don't develop green leaves. And that's why they grow in a dark environment. Dark environment, light environment. 2 families of seeds. We accommodate Mother Nature. And this is the bean family. So now over here, we have Murray the mung bean. And we have Leela lentil. And there they go. And they're living together because they're very close. They're very close. Fortunately,
Life.
you might say it's a mixed marriage, but in this case, they're both Jewish.
That doesn't suck. They can stay married.
Okay, so there's, and how do you use this? Is Sproutman's flax bag complicated to use? Can you make a cup of tea?
That's the best tasting I've ever.
Just dip it. Just dip it like that. If you can dump a
Okay,
tea
again, one
bag,
more time.
if you can dip a tea bag,
Yeah.
you can make sprouts in Sproutman's flax sprout bag.
That's how you. All you do
That's
is
it.
in the bag, and you leave it in
Just
the
dip it.
dark.
Just
And
dip
it
it.
grows.
And it expands, and the bag expands from a bag like this. It expands,
How
and the
long?
sprouts grow.
How long?
This is 3 days. 3 days.
Give me one.
3 days.
That's a man.
We all have 3 days. And you know how long does it take?
Psyched.
How long does it take to grow this? How long does it take to do it? All you do, dip it in the water. This is the cup of water right over here.
Okay.
You're dipping it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. You hang it up on the hook or the knob. You're on your way to work.
3 days?
Do we
I just
have-
leave it alone for 3
that's
days
it.
and then show up and it's sprouted.
7 seconds in the morning when you come home after work, 7 seconds in the evening.
Oh, you have to continue.
Tomorrow, for 3
You
days,
order
you
it
just
for 3
dip
days.
it. You just dip it. It takes longer to make a cup
How
of
about
tea.
these for 7?
It takes more brains to brush your teeth than it takes to grow with Sproutman's flax sprout bag. And this is a very special material over here. This material,
course.
which is flax, it will never mold or mildew. And it'll never
I was
shrink,
just gonna
unlike
ask you, how do you
cotton.
clean it from mildew?
Unlike cotton. Well, you know, all you do
It
is
doesn't
when-
get mildew.
when it doesn't,
Come on, I'm
it's
hungry.
resistant
Let me
to, it's resistant to, I got for you. I
You
accounted
got
for
your own
you.
bag. You have your own
I
bag. You
accounted
start
for
dipping
you.
tonight. You did
Yeah.
twice. You're kosher.
Very good.
What do we got over here? Gary the green pea. Here he is. He's big. He's been just a little bit. He's a big guy. He's big and he's a little one. Just 1 or 2 here. I want you to have room.
You have more?
Now wait a second. You should have a little room here. This is. What do I got over here? Oh my God. Now, is this interesting here? This is, I took my grains, like wheat. You can do all things like wheat and grains and beans in the sprout bag. I put the grains in the sprout bag.
I have a little bit of.
You got to bring him into Vito with this whole thing. Did you get him in when you were there? Big mistake.
Vito has all
With
the,
Bill.
Vito has samples, but Vito doesn't have
What is
Sproutman
it?
doing
You
this.
gotta get. You
This.
gotta.
I'll give him a copy of this tape.
Brockway, you
Now
tell
get
him.
this.
I'll give him a
Get
copy of
this.
this tape.
Get this. This is made from sprouts, 100% sprouts. I took the sprouts from here,
Yeah.
a different variety, wheat, and I ground, just crack up a little piece because it's very strong.
Yeah, I'll share a piece.
And how'd you, what, you baked it in
I
the oven?
ground it up, and I made it flat in the oven and I warmed it. This is sprout matzah, right
Very
here.
good. I don't
Superb.
Oh no, you'll be interested. This is sprout matzah. This is the holiest thing since
Okay.
the Bible was written.
And the fat content?
The fat content of this is next to 0. And you know why? Because when the sprouts start to grow, they burn calories. They give off heat. They give off heat energy. Calories is a measure of heat.
Can we get back to who you are? How do you know anything about what gives off heat and what gives off calories and what gives us sprouts and how to grow the hydroponics and how you came up with?
First
Who
of
are
all,
you?
I started off as a little sprout. I drank water twice a day. I stood in front of the sun, and I grew up
Okay,
to the
Moses.
biggest bean.
What happened after you became the bean? What gave you this concept? What do you do?
I grew up, and I grew up sneezing. I came out of the birth canal. I was sneezing. My mother showed me some perfume. I started to sneeze. She gave me some cherries and berries. I started to sneeze. Everything I did, I touched, I sneezed. I got congested over here, so I went to the doctor. He gave me stuff in this arm. The other doctor gave me stuff in this arm. After 25 years, I figured I got to figure out how I can fix this up myself. So I went and I cleaned up my diet a little bit. And part of cleaning up my diet was living, a vegetarian diet. And in the vegetarian diet, as I looked around, I saw, the produce out there is not as good as my mother's produce.
Steven!
Your own backyard garden. Everybody knows this.
Correct.
Everybody implicitly understands it. But how many of us have a backyard? How
many
many of
do it?
us? How many of us are willing to get down on our knees and get a little dirt under our fingernails? How many of us even know what to do? How many of us have the time to do that?
In New York City?
That's right.
Pretty hard.
So I developed, because I'm an old New Yorker, I developed apartment gardening.
Right, now give me hydroponics. What is it?
No,
What does it mean?
no soil, no getting down on your knees, no dirt under your fingernails, just water. You could deal with that. I don't have to be a brain surgeon.
What is hydroponics? How does it work?
Hydroponics is just adding water. Just watering it.
How does it grow? Like, why doesn't it
It
need
grows,
mud or
well,
whatever?
you know what? It needs a medium. Soil being a medium in the garden. But I don't want to fuss with soil. It's too much of a hassle. It takes up too much space. You got to get rid of it. It's an extra thing. So I developed a medium where instead of the soil, and I developed a bamboo grower. And the roots, instead of going into dirt, go into the bamboo. So the bamboo is the
So
medium.
all it requires is water and sunlight?
Water and light. And not even
Light.
a lot of light.
Okay, I used,
Sunlight
what I
or
used to
light?
do, I used to
Light.
take beans,
Just
Just
light in
light.
general,
I
so
take
you could,
tissue paper,
Daylight.
so you could
I
do it,
used to stick them in when I was
you
little
could do
kid.
it in the wintertime.
You put it in
No
the
Do
problem.
dark
it all
room.
winter
Or-
long.
Yeah.
You see,
See what I
this
said?
is
You
gardening.
do it in the winter, because all it
Take
requires is
anything.
water and light.
Yeah.
Not necessarily sunlight, it's light, so you
Just
can
light,
grow
so
it.
it-
Right, light. I
Turn
used
Turn
it
it
to-
on in the winter. and you can
If,
grow it.
if you wanted to use a grow light, you
Yeah,
could do
it's
it.
key for selling.
You could do it in the basement if you wanted to with a grow light. But this is gardening 12 months a year. No soil
Are you a
gardening.
horticulturist?
I am.
Licensed or something? I'm
I'm-
saying, what, is there a degree
I
in such
didn't see
thing?
this.
Or are you like a
Hmm?
doctorate of, are you a
What do you
teacher, a
know?
doctorate of horticulture, a
I'm-
professor or something?
I'm an author,
That
and
I know.
I'm the
That I know.
foremost authority on the subject of sprouts in the country, maybe the world.
I'll buy it. I'll eat it.
And I'm the chief inventor. There's all the other sprouters on the market don't look as interesting, don't look as beautiful. You see,
What other
what
sprout?
people like about this is that they say, this is gorgeous. This is like having a house
Does
plant.
something
that
exist
I can
right
eat.
now that you grow your own food in your house, something like this?
Yes, but you know, none of it looks like anything. I brought with you,
We wanna know what we're competing
I
with.
brought with you the competition.
Bring it.
And I'm gonna show you what the competition looks like.
Never heard of it, Tom.
I never heard of this. How would I know about competition? Eh?
That's what it
Rice.
looks like,
It's like rice.
right?
You don't eat that, do you?
And this is, no, I don't really eat it. The competition is a little guy. He's kind of over the hill. He's, lives in
got suntape?
in Arizona.
What is this?
This is wheat. This is actually
Can you
wheat
eat it?
grass. You can chew on it and suck out the juice, but it's not really a food.
Now you're a farmer.
Now
Yeah,
he's,
yeah,
now he's
yeah.
now he's a cow. If
I don't think that's too edible. I feel like I'm eating grass.
Yeah, this is not, cows
That's-
eat grass.
that's not-
So this is not really
That's
an
good for
an
cow.
edible thing, but it's good, it's sweet, it's sweet. The thing is that,
Now I've got some milk.
this guy is nowheres, he's nowheres. You know what my industry is right now? You know, I'm only in the natural foods, I make my whole living from the natural food stores. That's the only place where this thing
Okay,
is,
those
aside
GNC,
from,
right? Bloomy?
Yeah, but don't worry about
aside from
Same.
a few extra
Natural
things.
side to it.
Aside from a few other things,
Ah.
basically natural foods industry. And
Right,
this
nursery
guy,
and all those places.
Mm-hmm.
this guy is
100%.
this guy is also only in the natural foods industry, and he's
Everywhere.
not even a tenth. He doesn't even have a tenth market penetration that I have, and he's not gonna go anywhere with it.
Where are you
Because he doesn't
selling, where are you
have
selling
the
the product currently right, besides the, what did you call it?
Have you ever sold it? Have you ever sold it to anyone other than the food
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
marketing channel? Or what the hell was the channel?
Nah, well, what do you call it?
QVC, Home Start- what-
No,
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 no, no,
QVC.
what-
I know
what-
you haven't done that. The food channel. You run something. I saw.
TV
it
Food
came from
Network.
you. TV Food Network. Right. That little.
That's the only place.
How'd it do?
Okay.
It's small. It actually did very well. I mean, my answering tape ran out. Remember you were there?
Yeah.
My answering tape ran
Yeah,
out.
the whole thing filled up it ran last weekend. So
Yeah,
we
well,
got
they-
a lot
they-
of, a lot of
There's only
response.
12 viewers in the United States. But
12
it's
what?
nice. It's nice.
There's only
12 viewers. It's really very very small.
Yeah, it's very, very small.
But it's good. That's good. Good exposure. Anything is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So, well, you've done any talk shows?
Not yet. Not yet. It's
We're-
all about
we're
this
working
time.
on
So
that
you're
right now.
undiscovered. You're a quiet,
Yeah.
undiscovered guy. Now, I saw the agreement that you have with Jeff, so the two of you are in, shall we say, part. Okay. And now, I'm gonna give you the quick capsule, okay? As you can see around you, we're a company that does three things. We put you on, we like to start with TV marketing. Either an infomercial or short-form direct response, very cute.
Okay.
Put it on TV, see if it sells. If it sells well on TV, simultaneous to that, we'll run QVC or HSN, whoever jumps first. I have a strong hunch QVC, but, you know,
Sure.
if HSN is faster to the draw, then fine. I've seen your tapes, so I've seen your personality, I don't think that's an issue. Come on.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I thought you were a little better.
No problem. Then after going to television simultaneously, this gentleman, probably better than anybody that I've ever met in this business, puts product in. No, that's you, even though you're funny looking. Puts product into catalogs
Don't forget
and
this.
mail order. We'll leave, don't worry.
Ah.
Puts them in mail order, okay?
Mail
Into
order
his
meeting,
Catalogs, Carol Wright, Harriet
meeting
Carter, all the
Garden
mail order.
Supply.
Yeah, we happen to sell Michigan Bulb also, just an example. I mean, they have all these type of products. also.
everybody.
So we sell catalogs that carry general merchandise and specific in regards to certain categories.
Yeah.
Whether it be a houseware catalog, whether it be.
So you work on the catalogs.
Exactly.
It's a great
Catalog
medium
and
for me.
Credit card
Direct
syndication.
response, credit card syndication, such and such.
I'm
It's
in-
all paper.
I'm in Walnut Acres, I do very well. It's a small catalog, it's a
Mhm.
a health food catalog. It's
Mhm.
really the only industry I'm in is health food.
Okay, but
What do
you
they
know-
they retail for $19.95?
Actually, I sold them a $29.95 version because I can go higher in the
Mhm.
catalog, and I wanted to keep it distinct from the retail
Mhm.
stores. So I sold them a $29.95
And how'd it do?
It's doing well.
Okay.
But they
What
also
did-
sell,
What did you sell?
What did you s-
$12.99?
I sold-
$29.95 retail.
I sold,
$29.99.
I sold a larger version of this. It had more growers in it. That I won't be doing
I would
anymore.
put this on TV with books and package it for a whole thing for $39.
49, yeah, right,
$30,
$49.95.
This is the way you've done it
The
here. It's nice
Sprouts-
for SKUs. The Sprout bag
The
is.
Sprout bag.
You
this
do a
is
whole
it.
package, you do a whole
You
package.
do a whole package, but this is $9.99 as it is, just
Right,
alone.
it's $9.99.
I can already tell you. That's $19.95 if it's a separate SKU. This is $9.99 if it's a separate SKU.
And then the book.
And the books together, a whole package, is $39 for the whole deal.
Yeah.
The whole shooting match.
Right.
One,
And you get this, and you get this,
One,
and you get this.
two.
It's
Right.
Great infomercial.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
How many books did you write?
I have
5.
5 books.
Kitchen and Is this your?
Yeah,
author?
that's him.
Steve
That's
Meyer,
me.
where are you?
That's me. That's the most extensive book on making food vegetarian, but this is the most extensive book on the growing of sprouting and
Sprouting.
also the nutrition.
In 1980, you founded the Sprout House,
Yes,
14 years ago.
I was here.
But we weren't.
I was.
We were here since 1946. We predated you.
Mm.
This company since '46. His father's father. I mean, it's a long time. He does, besides the fancy suits, he does the production and the sourcing and
Here's the
stuff
story
like
that you were asking for. He began his journey to better health in 1975 to correct lifetime condition of
Don't
allergies,
make me
asthma,
take it
etc.
home.
I had enough fun with that.
Did you have more,
Did
more
you
chives?
slash
No,
Sproutman
you're gonna
story?
get healthy. You're
But-
gonna get so healthy.
The concept is hydroponic. I mean, the whole thing, the concept, and
This is the
He's got the
right.
whole
It's
stuff.
1 week from seed to salad is the key. That's the whole,
And that's trademark. but-
yep, that is trademarked.
I can't. I mean, you really need to go back and show this to Dick, very directly,
All right, well,
At-
he'll
at
have a copy of
DRTV
this
in 2
tape.
weeks.
This
You
tape
need
will
to
be in
show-
his
I'll get him a
office
meeting
Monday
with Dick.
morning.
because if Dick doesn't do it, I can't imagine Bill Duffy would.
You know, I've been showing people this for years, and they all say, what a great idea. Everybody says, what a great idea. Because it's genuine, it doesn't look like a gimmick.
But no
They
one
didn't know
knows
what
what
to
to
do
do
with
with it.
That's what
Can't, yeah,
Nobody
it's hard
did
to
anything
figure out.
with it.
Nobody
That's
did
the
anything
problem.
with it.
Either
It's
they,
hard to-
either they didn't know,
No,
or
no, I've
they
been
knew,
showing
but they didn't
consumers,
act.
I've been showing consumers.
Oh.
You see, for years, I was just an educator. I spent time writing all these books. I was just been an educator.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been a marketer. And then, now I just started, this product came out in September.
Health isn't even your biggest market here. It's the
September.
smallest market. The
It's-
mass
yes,
market,
it's
the mass market is where I'm seeing this,
That's
and the TV market, and the QVC market, but you gotta explain it.
And
You
the
can't explain this. And
continuous seeds and this
See,
and
you
that.
got so many
See,
Betty
but-
Boop and
Upsells.
Boopy Boom Boom and Rosie Rosemary
Yeah.
and
The whole business
Charlie
on it.
Chives
See,
and
before I
Fuzzy
did this,
Wuzzy.
before I was doing performing, I was an entertainer. I didn't get into this. Then I did education only. Then I spent years writing books and teaching classes. I haven't been marketing. This came out in September. I've done this type of thing, but I didn't package it.
What is it?
And for years, I'd go around to shows without it being packaged and show it to people and say, I love it, I want one.
What does it consist of? What does it consist of exactly?
It consists of 4 seeds to get going. Each
So
seed,
it's
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4?
1, 2, 3.
What's the name?
four.
Is that a fourth?
Fourth one. Yeah, well, this would be, this is not the 4th one that's in there, but these 3 other are in there. The 4th one that's in there is alfalfa.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, actually, here's the alfalfa. That's the 4th one that's in there.
Okay, so it comes with the 4
As a
seeds.
matter of fact, one bag of seed makes this much. Feel the weight of this. This is a pound plus of lettuce. This is, you can get 2 to 3 pounds out of one package.
How
So-
often do you water during the week? Just wondering.
Twice a day. Twice a day. You know how you water? You fill this up with water and you pour it out.
Okay,
Fill
let
it
me
up, pour it
see.
out.
What's the most popular
Have you called Pontiac?
out of everything? What's the most popular?
Actually, I've chosen these 4, though. They're the 4 most popular.
Please today?
Oh, because the customer keeps on saying, I want more of these seats, or how do you?
Yes, they
you
keep
know
on
from-
saying they want more. These are the refills.
No. You know the mind of the same thing.
Kathy Cabbage.
You know the mind.
You can include recipes of different salad dressings.
Well, that's actually in the book. There's a whole thing of recipes in the book.
So you see, this is the refill business over here. You come back, they want to buy more
You said
seats.
you had a video.
So what would
of
you
some
say is number 1 seat,
This-
2, 3,
You
4?
had a
Video.
video. You had a video. He said he saw a video of him
I had video on the Food
Right
Network.
here, alfalfa.
doing this exact thing.
That's number 1?
That's number 1. Radish.
Let's get a copy of the video.
You got plenty of them here.
Kathy Clover.
There's a half a
Clover.
dozen of them here.
Red pea lettuce.
Yes.
What is
Sunflower?
This? What is this?
This is Murray the Mung.
Not
It's
as
mung
popular
beans,
as the
mung
other
beans and
stuff.
lentils. Actually, they're also very popular,
Good job.
but they grow
Good
in a
job.
different medium.
Right,
This is
right,
product
right.
1, this is product B, A and B.
Right,
So they grow a different medium.
What do you eat?
The lentils are very, very good.
Everybody's eating this.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is tastiest.
this is another one of my recipes over
I'm
here.
not gonna be around to be there to reach.
What's
This, this is sesame seeds. Take a little pinch. Roasted sesame seeds.
Both these guys. Tell them something bigger than price.
It's good.
You throw this on your salad.
Got it?
And there's no
This is 28% protein.
fat in any of this stuff.
How'd you make
You know
that?
how much meat meat is? Meat is 30%.
How'd you make that?
You ground up the sesame
No,
seeds
call
in a
them when you get
blender.
to
Right.
Add a little
the
salt.
lobby where there's a payphone and you can hear
Oh,
directly.
but you bake them something, or?
Toast them. I toasted them in the oven.
In upsell,
All right.
Jeff,
Where were we?
you-
The long and the short
this
of
is
it.
a great upsell.
Sproutman,
This
the long
can
and the
be
short of
used
this
with this
is
as an upsell.
We take,
you wanna
we take
use.
the product, we put it on TV, we put you on TV. We sell it through direct response. He puts it in catalogs, and then I have a group of in-house salespeople in-house, and there's also, we have independent reps all over the country. These products didn't get into all the stores
By just the grace
by
of God.
grace of God. And the idea is, I see this application, health food stores, mass merchandise, a department store. I went and felt out a couple department stores, including Kaufman's. Ted was just at Kaufman's. And threw the idea of this, more than anything else that they showed him, including the pasta maker and all the other stuff. When do I get it? I want to be the one to present it to make corporate chain wide. I want to be the buyer that does it. I want to be the hero. Department store applications.
All I've done is help.
Grocery applications. First, you've got to introduce it through TV.
First,
and
you
do it
definitely,
right.
because
Build a brand and build you.
the infomercial
Customer
is,
awareness.
Customer
the
awareness. And you-
infomercial
what's
is the
this?
best, that's cabbage. Cabbage sprouts.
Cabbage like regular cabbage?
Just like cabbage, actually. It's a little Chinese cabbage, you can tell it has an accent.
You can make coleslaw.
This
Because you know what it is. But if you didn't, like I,
I've been
Women
around this,
love it,
I've been
thanks.
around this product for so long, I've gotta tell you that whenever I have an opportunity to demonstrate this product to the consumer, the consumer says this is a fabulous idea. But when I'm in the picture and I get to explain it because it's a new concept, it works.
You need the concept.
Otherwise, so that's why the infomercial is a wonderful avenue for this, because it's a new concept, it's a new idea, and I get a chance to explain it to them.
Right, well,
And-
QVC also, you can do the same thing there.
Yes. And the consumer has a certain amount of trust in me because I'm a credible personality, and because the product is genuine. It's not like we're selling them a fancy the newest and the greatest VCR. We're selling them nature. What's more credible than Mother Nature?
Well, some people are afraid of like genetic engineering or clones or stuff that they think, anything that's growing, I'm sure you've heard that, right? Are you altering nature? If it doesn't grow out of the ground, it's not real, it's gotta be something weird, you're putting some drugs
So
in there.
maybe,
I've heard that before.
So maybe we avoid
hydroponics.
the word hydroponic because
okay,
it's like
the
a
better
scientific
word.
word.
You want to know what the better word is? Forget the title. 1 week from seed to organic salad. Organic.
Organic's
Everybody
a
likes
big word.
organic.
Okay. That's why I say over here, organic salad greens in your kitchen every
Okay.
week.
Everybody knows
12
that
months a year.
organic
From seed
chicken,
to salad, but it has to-
organic
but-
this, no, organic, everybody knows.
I know, but from
Yeah.
seed to salad is the same. That's why.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, generally, instead of hydroponics, That does, like Larry says, it sounds like a chemical.
They never
we can-
mentioned
we can-
hydroponics here. It's
we
not
can-
mentioned here.
We can eliminate the word hydroponic.
100%
because of
organic,
scientific
just
nature.
freshman senior.
I got something for you. You know what's a big word here? The agriculture of tomorrow is here today. And you know why I say that? Because at some point, when the population doubles and triples, it's gonna be harder and harder for the commercial food network to bring in tomatoes from Israel, to bring in lettuce from Mexico. Now people are gonna start to grow in their own kitchen.
Is there anything in regard to the Department of Agriculture that it has to pass?
Yeah, you know what they have to have? They have to have on the seed, they have to have a date and a germination percentage, and I got that.
How long, in other words, from the seed, what is it, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months?
Shelf life.
Actually, I only sell seeds that have a long shelf life. In other words, some seeds get bugs in them.
Right, what's a long shelf life?
A long shelf life this is multi-year. This is multi-year. I mean, this is kept in a pressure sealed container, which this is pressure sealed, watch this. Kept in a pressure sealed
Right.
container, this thing can last for multi-years.
Right.
And
Now
that's
they
why I
open
use a
it
jar.
up, how long does it last?
Oh, it lasts them at least a year plus.
So he's saying,
And
saying
the
shelf life, so if it's on the shelf, everything's sealed like 2-3
More
years.
than a year, oh yeah.
Okay? And once it's open, over a year.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. See, these things in plastic bags, this is multi-year too. But generally speaking, they'll hold up better in the jar.
But we're not packaging in the jar for now.
That's right. In here we're not. This is the refills. This is the refills. And you know what? People love this because they put it on their shelf. They dip a spoon in. They take it out. They love the convenience of a jar. Otherwise, it sits in bags, and that's kind of clumsy in the kitchen.
Okay, I think we all understand what the concept is. Is what we want to do with them.
No, what are we gonna do?
It says this is a couple of keywords over here. 14 flavors, hundreds of recipes.
Where are you based anyway? Where you?
I moved up to the Berkshires a few years ago.
You have a business card?
Yeah.
Strata, Great Barrington. In other words, if we wanted to
Yeah.
finalize, discuss.
Yeah.
You don't need the fertilizer. But just like every gardener knows, if you add a little fertilizer, it's going to grow a little better, a little more nutritious. So people understand
Well,
the concept of fertilizer. They're not afraid of it, they understand it. They understand what fertilizer is because they're familiar with it. So it sells fairly well. A little bottle like this sells for $4.95, lasts for a year, just a few drops. They add it to the water.
How about use a different name instead of fertilizer?
Yes, we could sell this is Sproutman's Liquid Kelp Nutrifier.
I don't like fire. Nutra something or other. You know, you got the picture.
Okay.
Because fertilizer sounds like fertilizer.
I mean, it sounds like manure.
Yeah,
Okay,
we can change the wording on that. That's
this is
easy.
good. I appreciate it. This is just a computer label. This is small time.
I don't, that's.
This is what you came, you got me at the right time.
And that's one section, and he showed.
This is the beginning, this is the naissance, except that I've been teaching this for years. And I've been out there in the consumer
You know
arena
what
for
the
years.
feel from what gets turned, that people get turned off.
They get turned on.
No, we have, in other words, we deal with a lot of different demonstrators, that they go to these fairs, and they feel it. I know you've done
All
it
over the
15 years,
country.
whatever it is, but they've done it,
Yes,
and they say, hey, you know, if I talk too much about too many different products, I turned off the customer. If I said this, it works. If I say that, it works. It's,
I got
you
that.
know it works, you know it doesn't
got
work.
that.
It's really
Also,
not.
I've heard all of the negatives about my product, and what I do is I go, in my packaging, I eliminate the negatives one by one.
Right.
One of the negatives, I wanna tell you one of the negatives over here. This is a lovely, beautiful thing, a bamboo basket. You know what some people say? Must be hard to clean. Maybe bamboo, does it get moldy? So that's why, right now, I decided, I'm gonna eliminate that negative. And we're making this out of plastic, something like,
What's it gonna cling to?
something
No,
like
you'll see.
this.
We're creating a new mold.
Something like this, that's gonna fit inside.
That look is better.
What, the
Oh,
basket?
yes,
The
yes.
round look.
But wait,
No, but the round look, you lose inside
Once
here.
clean it,
You
then
lose
can-
all
you
this
go
growing
Again
space.
and again, just
again
add
and
more
again.
Yeah, you lose growing
But you said
space.
that's a competitor.
this is the
Tell us.
competitor. But he doesn't have a greenhouse. And what I'm gonna do is not gonna look like this. It's
Green.
gonna look beautiful.
It's gonna look beautiful, and it's gonna be in 4 quadrants. You're gonna be able to
You
grow
can use
4
the
different
document. I don't
things.
know, you pick the color, I'm not gonna pick.
Let me
You
show you
can,
this.
you can grow 4 things at the
You like
same
this color?
time.
It's a neutral color.
That's fine.
Neutral color. You see, so it doesn't become like a 2-part item. It's just a 1-part.
So you're saying a
No,
clear
no, no,
blister
but,
tray?
Yeah.
but, but, the,
With
but, the, but the
holes.
key here is,
Holes and separators too.
right, but
What?
look at how much more you can grow in that over
I
this.
know.
You get a couple of more inches.
Huh?
Get a couple more inches. Cool. Take it out. Water it. Now, and plus, I'm gonna give the consumer the opportunity to do a divider. So that they wanna grow 4 things at once, they can do it. They wanna grow 2 things at once, they wanna grow 1 thing at once. I give them all of that choice. 'Cause
They can grow a mixed salad.
Yes, they can grow a mixed salad at the
Grow a
same
tossed
time.
salad. Because I found out from talking to people, they say, well, you got 4 seeds here, but you got 1 grower. So now I'm gonna give them 4 dividers. They love that idea, they think they're getting more. But what is it for me? It's just a piece of
If
plastic.
they want to use their own basket or something. You trying
No,
to
see, I wanna
discourage
get
that?
away from, that's why I'm not gonna give them a basket anymore, because some people, this is one of the negatives I came up against. They say to me, oh, I have a basket in my house, I think I'll save the $20. Getting away from that. I'm gonna give them my own tray. We're not even gonna talk about a tray. This is the Sprout House, it's a
So
one-piece unit.
Regarding the marketing of doing additional upsells and all that, I'm saying there's all different things for retail. That's not hard.
No, but this looks very good. It's a clear tray.
Listen, when we
You
get,
see the clear tray? You didn't see it?
Yeah, I see it.
So he makes holes in the bottom. He
When-
put dirt in there.
yeah, no, well, I put paper in there just to get it going. But when I have holes, I won't need the paper, just like
And you
that.
can make a little thicker.
And I'm gonna have my name on it too. My name, just like this says the Sprout House over
Right.
here, it's gonna say the Sprout
Well,
House.
what are you gonna, okay, what are you gonna leave with us, for us to, I'm not saying leave the whole plant life over here, but what are you going to leave? I wanna just read over some certain things, not necessarily a book, but I just wanna get an idea, because I can think of different ways for marketing and everything like that.
I got some stuff to leave.
I gave all the sheets,
There's many different.
all the sheets
You
are
want
in.
multiple copies?
Well,
I
no,
got 2.
just-
I got a
no,
little bit of
no, this
everything.
is fine, I just.
Bob Bloom has a whole package.
See, here's the
Larry's got a few
100%
packages.
organic,
Right.
super nutritious, 14 flavors, pennies per pound. I forgot to tell you, you know how much this is 2 pounds of salad greens. You know how much this cost in seed? This is 30 cents. So we have an economy here. Because when you go and buy a head of lettuce, which is about a pound, you're gonna pay $1.49. Here I'm paying 30 cents. And this is organic. And this is fresh. Because when you go out and buy the head of lettuce, they cut it off in Mexico last
So you have
year.
the breakdown of all the costs of everything?
I
In
do.
other words, so
do.
we know, when you say 30 cents, I don't know if that's what we're paying, then we gotta sell it. and
No,
then-
no, I'm saying the
I'm
beans,
trying to figure it
when
out.
the consumer pays retail for their beans,
Right.
it's gonna, this represents about 30 cents worth of their beans.
Correct.
So what a bargain.
Okay, can a consumer buy the seed from somewhere else,
Mhm.
put it in a basket, and do the same thing you're doing?
Well, first of all, when we put this on TV, there's not gonna be a basket.
Okay, forget about
There's
the
gonna be
basket.
this, so we've eliminated that negative.
I'm saying, but let's say
They wanna buy their own seed from
Yeah.
somewhere.
they want to buy their own seed and grow it in a basket. Can they do it? Does
Uh,
it work? Or is that seed accessible? Do people do this in the house? I mean, they do it in their
We're gonna
gardens.
try to get them to buy our seeds.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to get an idea. Listen, I have to look down the road.
I got the.
I think the concept is a great
Cost
concept.
taking
I think
money.
the concept is a very good concept. I'm thinking of the people that
Absolutely.
are going to want to knock off the product. I
That's
just want to try to know.
Okay, now here's the thing, most people don't know what seed is okay. They don't know where to get it. So maybe the only place that has seed, because the supermarket doesn't have it, is the health food store. So they go into the health food store, and what do they find? Sproutman, Sproutman's organic sprouting seed. I'm the biggest seed marketer in the health food store. They can't miss me.
That's good.
Is there a
And
health
there's no
food?
place else to
Is there a
go.
health food store we can go to in New York City that I could see a product? Just trying to get an idea. It's a side. These are just side comments. Just wondering anyway. In New York
Yeah,
City.
there must be. You know, I go through the distributors, so it's out there. I tell you, on Long Island, I just did 3 demos, and I'm in some real nice stores in Long Island.
In
And
Huntington.
in Queens.
No, in,
Pardon?
In Huntington and in Fresh Meadows.
Yeah, Fresh Meadows, I'm in. And, but you know what? Health food stores aren't the best merchandisers. Some of the small ones aren't. They throw it on a shelf, they don't do anything with it, I found. But, yes.
And they don't even know what the,
Yes. But you know what? In this,
I think we should go over the costs. You know all the costs?
Yeah. in this field, Sproutman is the maven. They rather get, if they don't know, they're not sure, they'd rather get Sproutman seeds.
Okay. Okay,
That's it.
understood.
And when the picture is up there in the poster, they saw it on TV,
Mm-hmm.
this is where they're gonna go.
What's kelp?
This is the fertilizer. Remember?
What's the word kelp? That's
No,
what-
it's a sea
You know
vegetable.
what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna run right
Sea vegetable. This comes from Maine, off the coast of Maine. Farmers use it a lot, so I used to.
Use.
Is it my biggest seller? No.
It's important to me.
No, what my biggest seller is this, then the Sprout bag, then my books, then the refills. You see, because how long
We
does
should
it
go
last?
through all the prices.
Yes, I wanna say one more thing. Each one of these bags makes a whole one of these.
Right.
So
No,
you
we
got
got
four
it.
of them, that's
Wait a
12,
minute.
that's 12
Wait.
pounds of lettuce. That's 12 pounds of lettuce. How much does 12 pounds of lettuce cost? More than $20. You pay for it on the
Okay,
first,
let's go over the cost, so we have to see
pays for itself.
how it can work out.